Welcome to this video on practical demonstration of identity operators and membership operators. So in this video you will learn two identity operator is and is not and two membership operators in and not in. So first let us start with what is identity operator. So identity operators are used to compare objects not if they are equal but if they are actually the same object with same memory location. Hence it is not to check whether the content of both the objects is same, but to check whether both are pointing to the same memory location. Is operator returns true if both variables are the same objects, and is not returns true if both variables are not the same object, means they both are not pointing to the same memory location. Now let us start with the practical demonstration of the identity operator. So here we have one list 1 is equal to 1 2 3 4, and let us print this one. Now let us have list 2 is equal to list 1, means we have assigned a list 1 to list 2, and now let us print list 2. So we can see that the content of list 1 and list 2 is same. So now if we check list 1 equals list 2, right? So it should return true because the content of both the list is same. Here equal to operator is used to check whether the content of both the operators are same or not. But is operator, that is list 1 is list 2, right? This also returns true. The reason is both list 1 and list 2 both are pointing to the same. Equal to operator checks the content whether the content of both the list is same or not, but identity operator is checks whether both list 1 and list 2 are pointing to the same memory location or not. So when we assign list 1 to list 2, it looks like this. So list 1 and list 2 both are pointing to the same memory location and same list, right? So now let us check memory address of list 1 and list 2, and let us check whether the address of both list 1, right? Let us print address of list 1 equals this one, right? And let us check the memory address of list 2. So if the memory address of list 1 is equal to memory address of list 2, means both the list 1, when we assign list 1 to list 2, both points to the same memory location and same list. Fine. So identity operator is used to check whether both the lists are pointing to the same memory location or not. Now let us again verify. Let us add one element to the list 2 by using append function. So here we have appended a element, and now let us print this one list 2. So we can see that the element 5 is added to the list 2. So over here earlier the list 2 content was 1 2 3 4, but now the list 2 content is 1 2 3 4 5. 5 is added. Now let us print list 1 also. So list 1 is also having the same content, and after adding one element, that is 5, again let us check list 1 is list 2, and we can see it is returning the same because both are pointing to same. So it will look like this. After adding one number, that is 5, again as both are pointing to the same list, right, 5 is appended at the end, and hence the content of both the list 1 and list 2 is same. Now if we check like this, list 1 is not list 2, then it should return, this should return false because both are same. Now let us create a list 3 with the same memory, say content 1 2 3 4 5. Fine. And now let us print the list 3. So list 3 as well as list 1 2 are same. Now let us compare list 3 equals list 1. So we can see that the content of both the lists are same, but if we check like this, list 3 is list 1, right, then it is returning false. Both are pointing to the different memory location. List 1 and list 3 both are different object, whereas list 1 and list 2 both are pointing to the same memory location. Now I can check like this also, list 2 is list 3. This will also return false because list 2 and list 3 contain the same but memory locations are different. Now if we check like this, list 2 is not list 3, this will return true because list 2 and list 3 are not pointing to the same memory location. Similarly, list 1 is not list 3, and this will also return true because list 1 and list 3 are different objects. List 1 and list 3 both are pointing to different memory location. Now let us check the memory location of list 1, 2 and 3, all the 3 objects, right? List 3 also. So we can see that the memory address of list 1 and list 2 are same but memory address of list 3 is different. So this is all about is and is not operator. Now let us see the practical demo of membership operator. So in membership operator is used to check whether a given object or a sequence is present in given object or not. Returns true if sequence with the specified value is present in the object or not, and not in returns true if the sequence with the specified value is not present in the object, means both are opposite of each other. So first start with the in operator. Here we have a list of fruits. We can use in operator like this. We can check whether banana in fruits, means we are checking whether banana is present in this particular list or not. Now let us copy this one over here and now let us run. So it is returning true because banana is present within this, right? But if I check like this, say for example over here, right, and we can see that coconut is not in this one, right? Same way I can have string 1 is equal to hello world, and I have a second string str2 equals hello. I want to check whether string 2 in string 1 or not. So we can see that it is returning true, means string 2 is in hello is present in this, right? I can also check whether the substring lo in str1 or not. It is returning true. Now let me check a string hi in str1. We can see hi is not present in because this string 1 is hello world. So if a string or a sequence or a value is present in a given string or an object, then it returns true. If it is not present within an object, then it returns false. Now let us look at not in. Not in opposite of in. So if we check like this, hi not in str1, then it returns true because hi is not present in this particular thing. Now let me check world not in string 1, it returns false because world is already present in string 1. So this is all about the identity operators and membership operators. Here we end this video. Thank you very much for watching the video. Have a great time.